organized under Bush Hubble in 1932 under the leadership of the late Reverend W. Lewis. The first deacon was Reverend Fred Williams, Deacon Fred Williams, Deacon Arthur Hall, Deacon Albert Thomas, and Deacon Mercy Hall. First church secretary. Later the church moved to Marshall Grove, where Bertha Williams joined, and Allegiance Shingles and Blossom Baldwin were baptized. They were then relocated to Sweet Home, which was a school. Sister Lissa Hall was the church secretary. In 1939, the church moved to the city of Moultrie. The members attended church in the home of Sister Mamie McIntyre, which was located in the area known as the Dirty Spoon. At this time, Deacon Otis Brown, A.J. West, Will West, and Willa West joined our family. Later, the church relocated to the home of Sister Lona Adeline. Sister Maddie Jackson was the church secretary. In 1941, the membership moved into the present location, which is a frame building. At this time, Reverend Wilson named the church Macedonia M.B.Church. Deacon Clifford Coleman, Leroy Williams added to the deacon board. Sister Louise Williams was the church secretary. Under the 20 years leadership of Reverend Williams was a big increase in membership. Reverend E.W. Wilson was called as pastor in 1952. He and the members restructured the frame building to a block building. They also added gas heaters and bathrooms. Reverend Wilson was ordained George Faison and Deacon Mike J. McCummett as deacons. The church was still progressing during the 17 years of minister under Reverend Wilson. In 1969, Reverend J.T. Leonard was called as pastor. Macedonia continued to grow. Jim Caldwell and Little Scott and Ned Gordon joined the deacon board. Sarah Scott was elected church secretary. On November 28, 1973, Deacon Skylar Haven was ordained and licensed to preach by Reverend Joe T. Dillon. The kitchen was added to the church in 1975 and completed function. Reverend Miller was the pastor for 6 years. Reverend R.W. Williams was called pastor in 1977. Membership continued to grow, which led to the painting of the interior of the kitchen. Sister Eula Hunt was church secretary. After her death, Sister Sarah Scott was again elected church secretary. In 1978, Reverend Jimmy Stella was called as pastor. Robert Jolly and Randolph Merriweather was ordained as deacon. During Reverend Stella's leadership, the secretary was Pamela. The floor was carpet. And Reverend Stella was organized Young Lady Auxiliary. Reverend Stella was the pastor for 3 years. Reverend R.M. Jones was called a pastor in 1981. The church continued to grow. 9 years, Reverend Jones was the pastor. Andrew Anderson, Raymond Sloan, and Freddie Williams were ordained as deacon. The church secretary under leadership was Sarah Scott, David James, Eddie Proctor, Jim Caldwell, Henrietta Green, and Cynthia McNeil. And under his leadership, we bought the lot across the street and put central air and heat in the church. Reverend J.P. Schumer was our pastor in 1990. Sister Elizabeth Anderson, church secretary. Reverend Schumer organized a junior mission. The project to purchase pulpit project was started. In 1991, Reverend Quinton Clark Jr. was called as pastor. During the first year of minister, 8 people were baptized, 12 people restored their membership, and 10 people were baptized. Sister Christine Aldo was elected church secretary. Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church is still growing. We know that Jesus is still on the throne. Bertha Pace is our president's church secretary. The church continued to grow. Deacon Donald Reed was ordained as deacon under Reverend Clark leadership. 14 more members joined the church. We had the front of the church closed in, a 4 new bathrooms, putting in a new ceiling put in the top of the church, and bought a new air conditioner for the kitchen, and a metal roof put on the outside of the church, and bars around the air conditioner. And we had 10 members to join the church this year. And we thank the Lord for our pastor, 20 years of service. We are still holding on in the name to God and change the goodness.
Amen. Amen.